Welcome to the show. I'm your energy reader, Dashay Martin. Today we'll be doing general messages for fire sign. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We're going to be going over your recent past, the haters, what's to come, finances, person on your mind, is there anybody new? We're going to start with your recent past. I'm talking to a fire sign that maybe they've been listening to their intuition about having strength against something or something that's been going on. Now, the only message that it gave me is your intuition or your guides, something in your subconscious was letting you know that there's a situation that's going on and you need to have strength in it. For some of you fire signs, in your recent past, you were dealing with somebody that was taken, or somebody was dealing with you while you were taken. For some of you fire signs, maybe that's the situation that you need to have strength in. For the ones that are dealing with their storyline, maybe their person, their intuition was telling them about a situation that you were involved in, and maybe it hit the fan or something, and you had to have strength. Let's just say that's an example, all right? Let's see what this High Priestess, what is the High Priestess? Why is it here, please and thank you? What I got on that High Priestess is an Empress. This could be somebody that is motherly, loving, caring. For some of you fire signs out there, somebody you were dealing with was with somebody else like that. And maybe they had this feeling that either you were with their person or their person was with you and you didn't know about it or something. But it's like some situation, that's what it's looking like in your recent past. The Strength card, please and thank you. There you are, fire sign. A fire sign that is a feminine, Queen of Rods, sexually passionate, grounded, doesn't really chase shit, could be fiery and feisty. And then there's this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Look at this. This is exactly the situation I'm talking about. There's this one person who's young, or they act young, immature, could be like really sharp with their words. My mom just said an asshole. Could be just young vibing, you know, like let's say this is the person you're cheating with and this is their person. You see this person has a sword, right? Nobody here has a weapon. I mean, fire sign, you have a rod. You don't play that shit, but you ain't about to kill anybody. You know what I mean? A rod's not going to do much. This person, they are reckless, right? They're reckless and they're looking because they can see this. They see what's going on. That's what's happening in this recent past in your life. For some of you fire signs, you're the one that is being cheated on. See? For some of you, you're on the outside and you find your partner being the one cheating. We're going to go to your haters. When I got to your haters, I got the Three of Rods. That told me your haters are watching you. They're looking and they're watching fire sign. They're like, what is fire sign going to do? What's their next move? Because whatever path they decide to take, we're going to see if it's going to work out for them. Because I feel like whatever fire sign was dealing with or whatever fire sign had going on in their life, I feel like most of their good shit done already left out. So I ain't really got much to hate on. I'm just waiting for something to hate on. Like when they had their shit together, yeah, I was hating on their ass. I was doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Talking that shit, smiling in their face because they had something, but they ain't really got shit. Now I'm just kind of waiting. What's going to happen? I feel like they got a few paths to go down. I know I'm just going to wait to see how it's going to play out because I'm really ready to get back in there and start hating. Three of Rods, please and thank you. Nine of Rods. The way it came out was stagnant. It didn't come out. Basically, it was almost telling me like, say I'm talking to a fire sign that maybe you haven't been winning as much for a while. But it's almost like maybe they feel like they've been waiting so long that now they're starting to kind of get over it. You know, like at first it came out upright, which made me feel like, okay, their haters done healed to the point where they're not really looking to hate on them. They not worried about them anymore. They don't think about them anymore. But then it came out and landed on the ground stagnant. So that tells me your haters are just, as they're in this waiting period, they don't know for sure if you have another path or if another path is going to work for you. They feel like it's not. So they're getting to a point where they're starting to heal over their hatred for you or something like that is how I kind of want to explain it. Only because maybe it's been a while, but or maybe they don't know what's going on in your life, or maybe they're just tired of waiting to see if something's going to pop out for you. But they're getting to this point of it's going up. When it goes up, that means they're gonna like done healed over all the hatred that they had for you at some point until you probably start winning again. But they're not gonna be waiting for you to pick a path or waiting to see if your ships are gonna come in. Maybe they know about what happened to you in your recent past, and maybe they got an enjoyment out of that because they hold on to that. But I don't know. It's weird. All right, let's go to your what's to come. What you got for what's to come was the moon card, and that is like an unknown path, basically. Something's going to happen in your life to where you don't know where it's going to take you or what's going to happen, what's going to be in the future, but you're going to get this, my mindset opportunity, but it's not telling me that, but I feel like maybe, but you're going to get a choice, and like either you accept it and go down this unknown path or you don't. That's what's to come. Now, what clarified that, I usually do my cards upright. But however they come out is how I take them. And you see these cards in reverse. Nothing's wrong with that. Some cards are good in reverse. Some cards need to be in reverse, right? Which is amazing how this happened because what's to come. Now, I feel like this is going to be like an outcome of going down this unknown path. Like no more indecision, no more lying, stealing, cheating, or deception, and no more looking for answers or looking for something that you've been looking for in your life. Maybe you've been searching for a person or a partner, or you're searching for answers, searching, like all of that is going to cease when you take this unknown path or when you do something that's going to be coming up here for you shortly. And that means either for some of you fire signs, you won't be doing this type of stuff. And for others, if it's been getting done to you, it won't be getting done to you anymore, is what I'm trying to say with that. That's what's to come. All right, fire signs, we're going to go to your finances. And on your finances, you got the Five of Pentacles. And that is like my card of lack, my card of missing something. So maybe I'm talking to a fire sign out there where the finances aren't that great in this moment, or they haven't been that great. Does that mean it can't change? Does that mean it can't get better? It definitely can, because even though you feel like it hadn't been great, or maybe it hadn't been enough, there's Five of Pentacles there. 10 of Pentacles is the most you can have. So you for sure at least have half of what you could have to be financially happy. In this moment, you have those Five of Pentacles, but you probably don't even know that. As you can see, the Five of Pentacles card, they're walking through the snow, but in the window, there's Five of Pentacles there. If they go in the house, they can see that they have money and they'll be in Warmth. But maybe you don't know that you have the finances you need for the moment that you're in. And maybe you feel like you want more, so you keep searching, which is why you end up being in the cold when you can just go in the house and warm up and enjoy the Five of Pentacles you do have. What I'm saying is maybe your finances aren't where you think they should be, but they are where they need to be. Eventually you'll get where you want to be. Well, mine just said, let it simmer. Five of Pentacles, please and thank you. I saw something, I almost looked. It flashed at me. I'm just going to peek at it because it jumped up, and it's kind of like when you catch a fish and you have a fish in your hand and it just jump out your hand. It's kind of like that. And it's like, it want me to look at that, but I don't want to take it because it's almost like an energy that's there. It's like, it's telling me this can happen. This is a possibility. I'm not saying this is what's in concrete. It's almost like trying to show me something, right? I don't want to take it. I just want to peek at it just to see what it's saying. And something that you're passionate about, or somebody that you're passionate about, there's an opportunity for a Wheel of Fortune, either between this ideal that you have or this person that you have. Maybe this person that you're passionate about got money or something and it comes with a fortune. Or maybe this ideal that you think or you have in your mind, fire sign, can bring in a lot of money. But it's something that, even though you're feeling this lack, you're headed towards, or you can head toward, like with a lot of passion though, right? Now it just flew up to let me know, like, boom, this is there. So I want to put this back and I want to ask again, give me a definite answer for this Five of Pentacles, please and thank you. Thank you. That was really good. You're like, okay, I got you. Here you go. And it gave me the Emperor, stagnant, fire sign. This is you. Your finances may not look that great right now, or it could be in lack, or it could be something that you're missing. If you look at this Emperor, that's a boss. Look at him sitting on his throne, gold everywhere, crystal ball. Look like my mind just said royalty, right? This can be you, but right now it's like this. This is telling me it's going up. So whatever you have, or whatever passion you have, or whatever person that you want to be around or see or get with, this is going up. Your chances of making your finances turn for you or up to you is something that you're passionate about, that you're going to have to go after, because it'll make your finances change. Person on your mind. And what I got for that was the Page of Cups, fire sign. And the person on your mind could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody that could act young, immature, childish. That's what some people will say. I'm just repeating what some people would say about this because it's a page. Maybe they are a nice person. They are a giver. But everything's not always kosher with them. The waves of the sea sometimes get crazy with them at times, right? But this person that's on your mind, and the reason they're on your mind is probably because they want to give you a message, or they want to bring you a message, fire sign. They want to bring something towards you. Now, is it worthy of you replying, or is it worthy of you seeing what they want? It depends on how you feel, because if you ask me, it's a Page of Swords coming with a small message with a fish inside of it. There's way better stuff out there. Now, but if you like playing games and sometimes dealing with childish, immature stuff, then take the message. I'm just a messenger. Page of Cups, please and thank you. Page of Cups. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as well. But they come in maybe speaking from a place of love, but also cautiously ready for a battle. They start out acting like a little flirty. I have a message I want to give you. I want to be with you. Let's hang out. But then all of a sudden they start getting, when you date somebody, right? They have like these split personalities, or maybe they have like these two versions of themselves. One version is this young, flirty, cool, hip version. And then they have another version that's like your parent. You know what I'm saying? Like this person seems like that type of person where it's like, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you, blah, blah, blah. Like they start out like that, right? But then they turn into like your parent or something. And like your parent was this parent that's kind of like got this love. And I don't want to say hate, but it's like love you so much that it's overbearing. You know what I mean? So this person also is kind of sharp with their words, or foul at the mouth sometimes, and like I said, always ready for a battle. So they come in a certain way, but then end up being not a bad energy, but some people just don't want to deal with a Queen of Swords every day. You know what I mean? I get that. Like if I'm looking at the suits, if I gotta pick my queen out of those suits, it's not a Queen of Swords, because we gonna get into it. I just know we gonna get into it. I need somebody like a Queen of Pentacles, really a Queen of Cups, if you really want to go there, or an Empress. But a Queen of Swords, man, listen, I do not got time for that. I'm not saying that's a bad energy, but my mind just says smart mouth. Is there anybody new? What you got here was the Six of Swords, and it was stagnant. Maybe you're just moving on from something and you don't want to be in anything at the moment, fire sign. So maybe you don't even want anything new. The question was, is there anybody new? And I'm going to be honest with you. When I see this Six of Swords stagnant going down, I'd say no. Now, that's just because maybe you got to go through something ahead of you, another journey that's ahead of you. There's something you're probably going to have to move away from before you get something new. There's something you haven't moved away from yet in this moment to get your newness. So maybe you still have something in the road that you have to take care of before that can happen, because eventually you'll go around again and you'll move on from whatever it is, and you should be able to get something new. The Six of Swords, please and thank you. Watch the Six of Swords here. Wow. Fire sign. This land is stagnant. So whatever new that you have, And whatever new that is coming towards you, it's going to be a blessing in your life. It's stagnant right now, fire sign. Remember I told you this Six of Swords is stagnant as well, but it's going down, right? This is the same way. You moving away from something hinges on you getting this blessing. So whatever you're stuck on, or whoever you're stuck on, fire sign, the reason this blessing hadn't come in for you is because you haven't made the choice to move on from what you need to move on from. They are running together. They're on the same clock. So when you move away from what you need to move away from, fire sign, you'll find something new. Because you know what happens? You start moving to what you want. You start moving to what you see as a blessing eventually. Maybe the recent past was tough on you. Maybe some of you got cheated on, or maybe some of you were doing the cheating. Maybe something happened that doesn't even involve that, but it happened between 3 people. Who knows? It could be a boss, you, and another coworker. But you eventually overcome that. Even if it feels like you'll never overcome it and it's not possible, you will eventually overcome that. You leave your haters waiting and turning gray as they wait because they're so focused on you that they don't even realize that they have a life of their own. You'll heal. They'll eventually heal because you're not going to give them anything to talk about from now on. What's to come with some of you fire signs will become a better version of yourself. You went through so much, you learned so much from so many different people that now you know how to be a better fire sign and control those traits that make you a great fire sign. Life is going to get even more fantastic for you, fire sign. Your finances, yeah, maybe they've been sticky, in the dumps, or just mid-range for you, and you feel like you want more. The energy is around you. Whatever opportunity you have, you should go for it. Whatever you're passionate about, whoever you're passionate about, you should go for it because this entity or this person or this energy is going to bring you a fortune that maybe you didn't even think you could have, or maybe you didn't think was possible. But it's going to turn you from rags to riches is what I'm hearing. Person on your mind. You had an energy coming towards you that seemed like they were going to be a little bit flirty, fun energy, and then they end up going into this more mature, stern type energy. And at some point you're going to have to deal with, when this person comes, do I accept them back or do I pass on it? It may be easy for you now because you expect them to be a certain way and you may feel like I'm not going to deal with that anymore. However, when reality hits, we all make different choices. Let's go to anybody new. There's something that may be happening in your life or around you that maybe is not supposed to go with you to the next level, or maybe it's just not supposed to be. Because what I get from anybody new is you have to leave something to get something, basically. Or maybe you're not happy with who you're with, and it's saying, you know, that blessing that you've been asking me about, that blessing that you want, you can have it. It's there and it's following you around actually, but it's not happening until you actually move forward from whatever energy or situation that you're in. Fire sign. If you decide to do that, that's up to you. I'm just a messenger. The choice is yours.